Welcome back on gaming. This is Devin, and you wouldn't think it, but The Last of Us Part 1 is actually a pretty fascinating game, or at least the things that are starting to come out about it. So, uh, something I want to talk about tomorrow is all the stuff about Bruce Straley. I think it's pretty fascinating that he, I don't know, just sort of was taking time off from Naughty Dog or whatever it may be. Then he left from Naughty Dog, and then now he either created his own studio or is working with the new studio. Just some pretty interesting stuff. But what I want to talk about in this video is mainly about the game itself, The Last of Us Part 1, just because there's been some leaks about it. And of course, The Last of Us franchise is now pretty used to a lot of leaks, just because, of course, that's what happened with the second game. The whole story was basically leaked out. But for The Last of Us Part 1, it's pretty funny because the game leaked, even though it's a pretty old game. But the leaks had some very interesting things. It had gameplay, of course, screenshots of the game. But the most important stuff that came out about the game is that uh, it's pretty similar to the first one. A lot of the mechanics didn't change. There's no proning. Very similar feel of the game. And that's actually one part that I really enjoyed about The Last of Us Part 2, because I have actually played a fair amount of The Last of Us Part 2, is I do enjoy sort of, the proning, just the feel of the game. I didn't really like a lot of the Last of Us Part 1, just sort of just some movement. I mean, I understand the movement just because of what kind of game it is, but that's why I've always been more attracted to the Uncharted series, just because I really like the fast-paced kind of gameplay of Uncharted. But of course, that's not in this game. So basically, a lot of people are just upset that it's basically just, new graphics, and pretty much that's it. I mean, it's pretty much, I would say, very similar to what happened when it went on PS4. Is that not really much happened, but they just charge you more money for the same game. And that's what a lot of people are upset about right now on the internet, is that they're just charging you $70, which more than likely will end up being $80 for this game, just to go ahead and replay the game on PS5, just with better graphics. And I know I've had a video that I released not too long ago talking about how I think it looks really good, and it's actually pretty cool, a lot of it. But the problem though is that it looks really cool in that, but it's just not necessary. It's just not needed. I mean, if Naughty Dog really wanted to do something like this, go remake the first Uncharted game. I mean, that game would look phenomenal as a PS5 game, basically. But no, I mean, they just did The Last of Us Part 1, and now everyone's upset on the internet about this. And I mean, I think it's rightfully so. And I mean, in the past, with a lot of these upgrade games or whatever it may be, like the Spider-Man game, you just paid a certain amount to upgrade to the next game. No, The Last of Us Part 1 is $70 to go ahead and upgrade, basically. And I mean, for everyone out there that is upset, and if you do want to play it, or if you don't want to play it, just don't buy it. I mean, it's pretty easy to send that to Naughty Dog and tell them that you just don't care or don't want this. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. And just very interesting with The Last of Us Part 1. But anyways, thank you for watching. You guys have a good one. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and see you later.